Let's talk about Portugal now, shall we? Because they announced their squad for this summer's World Cup. And look at that. At 41 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo has been included, which will make it a record 6th World Cup for the big man. But some of us doubted that he would even be in Portugal's plans. Have a listen.
He will absolutely 100% not be
No,
playing in the World Cup.
Why do you say that?
We're talking about 2 years' time, Dan. There is absolutely no way in 2 years' time he's going to be leading Portugal.
But it's going to have to be his decision, not Martinez.
I'll put any money you want on, Dan. He will not be leading the line in 2 years' time. He won't.
All right, we had to reach for that clip from 2 years ago. I mean,
Absolutely stop.
Well, in your defense, you said that he will not be leading the line, which could still be true, but...
Well, I think I'm going to be proved wrong, because when they open up against Congo, he's going to be playing centre-forward.
He said put any amount of money on it.
I think tells you more about Portuguese football than Ronaldo. You've got a 41-year-old leading the line.
But it's not just any 41-year-old. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. You feel like rules don't apply when it comes to the likes of him and Leo Messi.
Look, Ronaldo to be playing at the level he's playing at 41 years old is remarkable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. But let's think about this logically. You've got a 41-year-old and you think you're going to win the World Cup with a 41-year-old as your centre-forward. I mean, come on. He's not going to be, there's a lot of things you need. Yes, you need somebody who knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. And if there's one thing he knows how to do that. But you know what? The rest of the game, he's not going to be involved in it. Because if he is involved in it, it's going to break down. I mean, these are just facts. These are just facts. I think it says more about Portugal than it does about Ronaldo, that he's going to start as a 41-year-old in this World Cup.
Imagine if Portugal win the World Cup and we can just take that clip of Stevie saying Portugal are never going to win a World Cup with a 41-year-old. Frank, do you have any issues with it? Because you know exactly what it's like and what it takes to win a World Cup.
I don't have an issue because I was sure it would be in, and I don't know if it's deserved it or not, but I wouldn't have seen Portugal without Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, having said that, I still put Portugal, for me, as the third favourites for the World Cup after Spain and France because of the squad that they have. And for me, it's not when Cristiano Ronaldo will be on the field that you will have an issue, because people are going to work with him, and he proved this season that he was able to score goals. But it will be when Martinez decides to put him on the bench and say, okay, you need to rest because otherwise you're gonna maybe injure yourself, or I want somebody more defensive for that game. How he's gonna react? If he reacts well, if he supports the squad, everything is gonna go perfect. But if he starts, behaving like, I want to play, it's not normal, that's going to be a problem. But I believe that the guy is a smart guy. He knows that he's 41. He knows that he cannot play every game. And so I want to believe that Portugal is going to be very, very good and a real threat for any team, in the World Cup.
A 6th World Cup. Thomas, this is truly remarkable.
Great achievement, absolutely. But, you look at the squad and you think this is one of the best squads in the World Cup, and totally agree with Frank. Say, the top 3, top 4 team going into the World Cup, they don't need Cristiano Ronaldo. So if they do win the World Cup, it's not because of him, it's in spite of Ronaldo. And I don't know how intelligent he is, and it's not for me to judge, but I remember seeing him on the touchline. It was a Euros or a World Cup in the past, where he actually enjoyed that role, coaching, being on the sidelines and being kind of that leader. If he accepts that role... Oh, was it? Well, of course, you would know that. So, yeah, I think if he accepts that role, if he goes there, then they have a real good chance. But I believe he wants to be part of the show. It's going to be a big, big show. We all know that. And he wants to be part of that show. But I don't think he's going to excite us on the pitch for more than a few minutes here and there.
CV, Frank,
and also, Alexia, and also, after seeing Messi winning the last World Cup, I think it will be fantastic to see Ronaldo winning the next one. Of course, Will be very sad for France, but it would be an achievement of this fight that we saw for almost 2 decades between those two. So Messi winning the 22, him winning the 26. I mean, that would be great because Ronaldo deserves a World Cup for sure.
Oh, Frank is such a romantic at heart.
He is,
Absolutely love it. But Stevie, quickly, what do you think? Because you were kind of poo-pooing Portugal's squad, and Frank and Thomas are saying that it's actually one of the best out there.
Hold on a second.
Well, you said that
You
the fact
piling
that
on
they
as
have
well.
a 41-year-old there in their squad
Right.
that will be leading the line as a centre forward tells you a lot more about.
So who else is going to score the goals then if Ronaldo's not?
No, you're right, but I was just saying, like, maybe.
Oh,
you're
so
not
what are you
giving-
having a go at me then?
maybe-
Now you're
I'm
saying
just
I'm right.
Maybe you're not giving this Portugal
Oh, make your
squad
mind. Make your mind
as much
up.
credit as it should.
Nah, make your
Listen, I will
mind
take
up.
Cristiano Ronaldo all
Nah,
day,
you're-
every day.
you're-
He could be 55 years old. You know
Yeah,
that's my
You
goal.
got your wires mixed up.
Let's show you some World Cup odds to win.
Man United's going to win the Premier League next year. There you go.
Oh, listen, we finished ahead of you this season. Well, Portugal, despite what Stevie says, are 6th favourites to win the World Cup. Germany right below them as 7th favourites. Now, Germany are expecting to announce their squad tomorrow. That's Thursday. Now, we're hearing certain names that will be involved, including the great Manu Neuer, Leonard Karl, who has absolutely entertained us all season long in the Bundesliga, and El Mala. So, Thomas Hitzelsberger, tell us what are your thoughts and what else you're expecting from this squad announcement?
Now, what I just saw, I probably agree with most of it. I'm a bit surprised to see England so high up because I don't rate them as much.
We all are.
No, we have explanations for that.
Right, okay, the bookmakers are English. But with Germany,
exactly.
I sort of agree. Because now with the squad, they're an okay squad. But in the last few days, Julian Nagelsmann has done a really bad job in communicating what is going on. Because for so long, he said his number one would be Sven Baumann in goal from Hoffenheim. Oliver Baumann believed to go there as the number one. And only recently it went out in the press that Julian Nagelsmann is considering bringing Manuel Neuer back. But it was never official. And in the last couple of days, the names got out in the public who would be in the squad. But the official announcement is tomorrow. So in terms of communication, Julian Nagelsmann has completely lost, the authority. And that's why he was not genuine with some of his players. This is a very poor start going into the preparation for the World Cup. I think in terms of quality, they're okay. If they get to the quarterfinal, I'd say it would probably be a success. Any further than that, I don't think they can get there. Probably around before the quarters, they could meet France, and I would believe that's the end of Germany then. But maybe I'm too optimistic here. Like Stevie said before when I was watching Villa, when you support a team, you tend to be too negative.
Oh, Frank, when we said that Germany were right below Portugal, there are 7th favourites to win. I believe you had a remark. You couldn't believe it.
No, I couldn't believe Brazil being 4th,
okay.
in front of Portugal. That's why I was surprised. Yeah, we're always surprised with England being 3rd and almost being the first one because of course the bookmakers. But now we are used to that, I would say. But Brazil 4th, I want to understand why. Because according to what we said and the result that we saw, I don't think they deserve to be in that position. Portugal is better. Argentina is better, and Germany. You know what? Because of the history of football, you have to respect Germany. I saw them playing against France not a long time ago, and they played very, very well. So you have to respect the German football because we remember what Gary Lineker said about the Germans. So it's not quite there. They're not quite there, but they're not too far from there.
Not too far
They got
from
knocked out twice in the group stages in the previous 2 World Cups. So the status of being, that dominant force in World Cups is gone a little bit.
Yeah, we know during UEFA qualifying, we did talk a lot about how Germany was kind of very underwhelming. I mean, they did go up against France, as Frank pointed out, and did up their game a bit. Now, do you expect them to up their game because this is the main tournament, Stevie? Can they at least get out the group and not have the nightmare repeat itself?
Well, I think they're getting out of the group, but I kind of tend to go with Thomas.
Quarterfinals?
Yeah, but not too much further than that. I agree about the England, and I definitely agree about the Brazil. I think Brazil's only 4th because Ancelotti's the manager. Anybody else, had they had another Brazilian guy they've plucked from nowhere as the manager, I don't think they'd be anywhere close to fourth. That's 100% the Ancelotti factor.
Well, we do see that Ancelotti effect when he left Real Madrid does go a long way. All right, well, Thomas Hitzelsberger, this has been your first full 90 on ESPN FC. We weren't that intimidating, were we? How'd you find it?
Not at all. I love you guys, and I want to be back soon.
Oh, we love him. We pay him to say that. Well, we're going to let you go and enjoy a big night for Aston Villa. We hope to have you again soon. And if you're having any big steins, make sure to invite us, though, because I want to know that.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, please.
Bye,
Certainly
Thomas.
will. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.